we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. The crowds are here. They're happy. They've got a great game on their hands, and we're going to the last Chukka of the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup preliminary game from Zone 2, and we've got Brazil up against South Africa. Umpire Chris Bethel, professional umpire from the United Kingdom, out there about to throw the ball in, and the ball's been thrown in, and it's 6 minutes to decide who will get the points here this afternoon, South Africa or Brazil. But at the moment, anyone could win it, and now it's going to be Chukka with a lovely shot, but he's got two South Africans riding him hard, and it'll go out over the back line for Gareth Evans of South Africa to bring it in, the number 3. So 2-1 in favour of Brazil. Who would have guessed it coming into this last game? The third-seeded team up against the first-seeded team. And no one would have predicted this if you work off the seedings, but Gareth Evans appealing for the foul and getting it. So what happens there, ladies and gentlemen, Gareth Evans created the line, the number 3 for South Africa. The Brazilian has to give him fair chance to hit at that ball. Now, you have to give them 1.5 metres clearance, and the umpire's just saying he was just too close to the line for Gareth to have a clean hit at the ball. These rules all designed for the safety of the pony, and you don't want to be taking a full swing if the pony's legs are in the line of the ball there where they might get hit. So the umpires have blown the whistle and moved the ball up to the halfway mark for Gareth Evans to take another hit at the ball. He'd be looking for a few runners from here. I don't think he'd be brave enough to try and take one big shot at the goal. So he's fed it across there. Now it's gone out to the left, which was a big hard right off there by Rodriguez of Brazil. Took LaRue Hendricks for South Africa off the ball big time. But in doing so, LaRue Hendricks has created a foul on Rodriguez, and it'll be now the Brazilians with a spot penalty where the infringement occurred, and they'll be trying to get this ball up into the opposition's half, because we can see from here it only takes one bad bounce and these teams will capitalise on that mistake and they can score. So you don't want to be, you want to be playing a very positional game here. You want to be getting that ball up into your opposition's half as much as you can, not playing around with it in front of your own goal mouth. So it's Gareth Evans for South Africa now, bringing the ball back over the halfway with a little back shot, but it's Chukka for Brazil, keeping the ball back into the other half with a good back shot now. Chris McKenzie now appealing for the line, and Rodriguez not getting out and allowing him to hit that ball. Could have been intentional, could have just been that the pony got a little bit stuck there and decided not to, but you'd like to think it might have been the pony, but at the same time. So now here you can see the jostle. Rodriguez has to get out of there, and the pony just steps back a couple of times, and the umpire say, look, you got to get clear out of there. We're going to blow the whistle. So Brazil on the attack now. They've turned defence into attack very quickly, but who's going to be first? Gareth Evans, big back shot now. Who's back there first as McKenzie draws the whip now? He's got to get past Chukka of Brazil, who's going to have a lovely little back shot down the boards. Who's back to it first? It's going to be Hendricks appealing for the foul and getting it. So, why did he get that foul? Well, the Brazilian player was pushing the South African player across the line. So you'll see here, this Brazilian player played at that ball and then came across, and the South African couldn't play at the ball. So it's going to be McKenzie now for South Africa. The big lofted shot up over halfway. That's a great approach shot, but, and again, clearing shot now off the backhand by Brazil. Back first is McKenzie of South Africa. Lots of backhands in this game. Shows you how tight the defence is. Another pony's gone down. But he's back up. Now these ponies all do have steel studs in their hooves. They've got 2 steel studs that get screwed into the shoes in the hour before the game. And you'll see here, so we're going to go super slow-mo here, you'll be able to see. So the back end just slips a bit, player steps off, pony gets back up. But what happens in the snow, you can get a slight compaction of the snow in under the shoe, so they lose a little bit of grip. But you see his mallet got caught there in the neck, that's why his arm stretched back there, because his mallet was caught in the bridle of the other horse. So it's half pulled him over, and as the horse has slipped at the same time. He's got caught in the bridle, so he's in all sorts of trouble there, Hendricks, for South Africa. But he's back on the pony's fine, and he's on the ball now, and he's going to back the ball there, Hendricks. Now, first onto it, Mackenzie, 5 goals. Look, he's gone past his man, Garcia, and there's 2 South Africans now. Can they put another one on quickly? Gareth Evans is going to have to play a near side, then get past Garcia. Garcia's breezed around the front of Evans, has appealed for the foul and didn't get it. Garcia gets the very good deflection. The ball's gone up in the air, and it's going to be Brazil now with the ball. Brazil, oh, they can't get there. Gareth Evans gets around. I don't know how he did that. That was fantastic. Now, great little defensive play by Brazil. It's back out there to LaRue Hendricks for South Africa, the number 2. Backs it across field. Probably didn't want it to go there, but it'll do. Now, it is Chris Mackenzie. Hard ridden there by William Rodriguez for Brazil. Brazil doesn't come up with the ball. It is Gareth Evans having a great game now. Garcia has to get out of there. He does. And it's going to be left now for LaRue Hendricks. Can't quite get it, but he does hook Garcia out of it, so he can't get it. Garcia leaves it behind now. It's going to be a big defensive back shot by Junqueira. Junqueira now gets it across to Garcia, who does a neck shot, gets the deflection off the bounce, off the boards. Now, big right off here by Mackenzie, saves the day. Now, Gareth Evans spinning, gets around, keeps the pony upright, and now it'll be Garcia that changes the line. So it's Garcia's ball. Now he goes out to the boards himself. Garcia keeps it, trying to look for someone to hit it to. He's clear by himself. Gareth Evans is being kept out of it now by Junqueira, and now Garcia himself will take it himself across the field. Now, who's back there? It's Mackenzie, cleans up. Mackenzie for South Africa. Checks up, uses the boards to his advantage. Little clearing shot there by Garcia, who can't do much with it. Mackenzie, the 5-goaler from South Africa, decides to take it himself. Gets an unlucky bounce. Pony half trips, but now it's LaRue Hendricks. Keeps the ball, backs it, keeps possession. They've got Brazil right where they want them, because then he gets a clean shot at the goal, and the flag's gone up. They had the numbers, and it's a goal to even the score. We might be going into a penalty shootout, and it's 2 apiece with 1:30 left on the clock. He who scores next could win. So, the number 2, William Rodriguez, brings it in on the big brown horse now. Cuts his way through the traffic. He's got past all of the players. Goes for the big hit, doesn't quite get it. I think the ball bounced off the pony. Now, Gareth Evans can't do much with it. William Rodriguez, lovely neck shot to his number 3, Junqueira. Can he do something with it? Great approach shot, clears the way. He's got a big neck shot. It's Brazil. It's goal time. He who scores next, I said. With 1 minute left on the clock, Brazil do it now. Brazil in front. They can't go to sleep. It's South Africa. Here we go. Lovely shot. Pony nearly got to it. What a great neck shot there by Junqueira. And the flag went up, and it was all Brazil. But we're back into the main game here now. And Brazil, hopefully they don't celebrate too quickly. The ball has gone out, and it'll be Chris Bethel to throw the ball in. With 30 seconds left on the clock, can Brazil do it? The underdogs, the 3rd seed up against the 1st seed. Big neck shot there by Gustavo Garcia. Back shot by LaRue Hendricks. Will we be going into a sudden death shootout, or will it be Garcia? Clearing shot, Garcia now. He's on the attack. Can he get the pony back? The ponies would be running out of energy very quickly now. Great tactical plays. Hit it out over the back line. 5 seconds. They're already celebrating, and they haven't even heard the hooter yet. It's Brazil, 3-2. The 3rd seed up against the 1st seed. They have done it here today. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What polo you've seen here on the snow. We've seen thrills, we've seen spills, we've seen one of the best crashes you'll see on snow polo, and we have seen one of the best final goals to seal a match that you will see on the snow. Unbelievable result by Brazil. They were discounted right from the start. They thought the seeding went the way of the South Africans, but today is Brazil's day. What a way to end this 2nd day of preliminary games for the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup 2014. What an amazing result for the Brazilians. They are ecstatic. Look at that. That shows you the passion of the Brazilians. It shows how much this win actually meant to them. They are smiling from ear to ear. I don't know if half of that is relief The South Africans shaking their head at what could have been, but it's Brazil that have the 2 points here today. The South American nation coming away with an unbelievable win, and they will go to the break with Brazil winning 3-2 here.